Welcome back, students, in the series of online classes. Today, I am going to start a new chapter, that is triangle. Mainly, this chapter triangle is deals with the similar triangles and their properties, and the problem based on the property of similar triangles. All of you have studied about the congruent triangles in class 9th. So in this class 10th, we have to study about one another property of triangle, that is similar property, similar triangles. So students, before starting with the property of similar triangles, first of all, we should understand what does it mean by the similar figures or similar triangles. So similar figures, two geometrical figures, two geometrical figures are said to be similar figures if they have the same shape but not necessarily the same size. It means that two geometrical figures, any type of two figures having the same shape are said to be similar irrespective of their same size. Sizes may be same or may be different, but their shape must be same. So such figures are called similar figures. For example, in our day-to-day life, we can take example of two coins of rupees 5, two squares having same side, two circles having the same radii. These all are the example of similar figures. But in this chapter, we have to learn about the similar triangles only in detail. So here it is the definition of similar triangles. Two triangles are said to be similar if number one, their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. It means that if two triangles having their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in same ratio, then these two triangles are said to be similar triangles. Now taking an example, suppose there is two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR. So if their corresponding angles, angle A corresponds to angle P, angle B corresponds to angle Q, and angle C corresponds to angle R, are respective equal, then these two triangles are said to be similar. And if their corresponding sides are in the same ratio, that is AB by PQ equals to AC by PR equals to BC by QR, then these two triangles are said to be similar triangles. And then triangle ABC is written like this. This is the symbol of similarity. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Now, two triangles should be expressed symbolically using correct correspondence of their vertices. Two triangles should be expressed symbolically using correct correspondence of their vertices. As for example, in this figure, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we have angle A equals to angle P, angle B equals to angle Q, and angle C equals to angle R. Then we should write triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, but we cannot write triangle ABC is similar to triangle QPR or triangle BAC similar to triangle PQR, because their angles or their sides are in not the correspondence. So whenever we write the similar triangles in symbolically form, we must care to write their correspondence vertices. Is it clear? So now take few examples or questions on this property. Question number 1 is, if triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR and AB equals to 6.5 centimeter, PQ equals to 10.4 centimeter, and perimeter of triangle ABC equals to 60 centimeter, find the perimeter of triangle PQR. In this question, what we have? We have that there are two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle PQR, which are similar to each other. And one of their sides of triangle ABC, that is AB, is of 6.5 centimeter, and another side of triangle PQR is of 10.4 centimeter. Now we have to find the perimeter of this triangle PQR, and it is given that these two triangles are similar to each other. So now, since triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, so their corresponding sides must be proportional. That is, AB by PQ equals to BC by QR equals to AC by PR, and which is equal to 6.5 by 10.4, because AB was 6.5 and PQ was 10.4. Now eliminating the decimal, we have 65 by 104, which will go by 13 times 13. So we have 13 5 ja 65 and 13 8 ja 104. So ultimately we have the same ratio equal to 5 by 8. It means from here, by doing cross multiplication, we can have AB equals to 5 by 8 PQ, BC equals to 5 by 8 QR, and AC equals to 5 by 8 PR by doing cross multiplication. So now we have applying the formula. Perimeter of triangle ABC was also given. The perimeter of triangle ABC was 60 centimeter. So perimeter of triangle ABC is equal to sum of its three sides, that is AB plus BC plus AC, which is equal to 60 centimeter. Now you substitute the value of AB, which is 5 by 8 PQ, plus value of BC, that is 5 by 8 QR, and value of AC, that is 5 by 8 PR, which is equal to 60 centimeter. Now take out 5 by 8 as common. So now we have 5 by 8 into PQ plus QR plus PR, which is equal to 60. Now since PQ plus QR plus PR is the sum of three sides of triangle PQR, so we can write in this place perimeter of triangle PQR. So now we have 5 by 8 into perimeter of triangle PQR equals to 60. So by doing transposition, we can have perimeter of triangle PQR equals to 60 into 8 by 5. So from 5, 60 will go by 12 times. That is 12 5 just 60. So we have 12 into 8, that is 96 centimeter is the required perimeter of triangle PQR which was to find. Now let us see question number 2. It is given that triangle ABC similar to triangle EDF such that AB equals to 5 centimeter, AC equals to 7 centimeter, DF equals to 15 centimeter and DE equals to 12 centimeter. These all things are given. Now you have to find the lengths of the remaining sides of the triangles. Now what is given? Let us draw two triangles, that is triangle ABC and triangle EDF. In these two triangles, side AB of triangle ABC and side AC of triangle ABC are given respectively 5 centimeter and 7 centimeter. Now similarly, in triangle EDF also, two sides ED and DF of triangle EDF are also given, that is of 12 centimeter and 15 centimeter respectively. Now we are supposed to find the remaining sides of these two triangles. It means that we have to find side BC from triangle ABC and EF from triangle EDF. Since it is given that these two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle EDF, are similar. So when these two triangles are similar, it means that their corresponding sides must be proportional, because the property of similar triangles, whenever two triangles are similar, then their corresponding sides must be proportional. So in that case, we have 5 by 12, we have AB by ED equals to AC by EF equals to BC by DF, since their sides are proportional. So now we substituting the value, that is 5 by 12, AB equals to 5 and ED equals to 12, so it becomes 5 by 12, that is equal to AC equals to 7, 7 by EF, I equals to BC by 15, because DF equals to 15. So now these three ratios are equal to each other. Now taking first two ratios together at a time, so we can write 5 by 12 equals to 7 by EF. And by doing cross multiplication, we can have 5 into EF equals to 12 into 7. Further on, we have EF equals to 12 into 7 by 5. So when we multiply 12 7 ja 84 and divided by 5, we will have 16.8 centimeter is the required value of the side EF of the triangle DEF. Now again, taking first and third ratio are together. So when we take first and third ratio together, then we have 5 by 12 equals to BC by 15. So again, we will do cross multiplication. So we will have 12 into BC equals to 5 into 15. So thereafter BC equals to 5 into 15 by 12. So from 3, 12 will go 4 times and 15 will go 5 times. So 5 5 ja 25 by 4. That is equal to 6.25 centimeter is the again side BC from triangle ABC. Hence the length of the remaining sides of triangle are EF equals to 16.8 centimeter and BC equals to 6.25 centimeter. Now let's take one another question, that is question number 3rd. Find the value of the height h in the given figure at which the tennis ball must be hit so that it will just pass over the net and land 6 meters away from the base of the net. Suppose